we use here, it's come from India and Pakistan. They want just degree, master degree. They want to have the master degree of the particular position or something like that. So most of the chefs from India and Pakistan, they don't have the much more qualified. They are qualified in their particular skill. They are the master. They have the quality. They have the quality to do the work. They are very hard working. But just because of the qualification and the age factor, or there are a lot of factors, money, the financial background. The point-based system is going to be affect in this area, London and all over the UK as well. If you are not getting the skilled workers from outside there, the business is going to be shut.
This report looks at how the new immigration points-based system is destroying one of our favourite pastimes, eating some of the best cuisine from around the world. These new immigration controls mean great restaurants are closing down and master chefs are leaving or being denied entry because they lack the points required. The new immigration points-based system, introduced last year, means people outside the EU have to meet certain criteria to enter and work in the UK. This includes having a certain level of education, being proficient in English, having a bank account with at least £800 saved up, and a salaried job already sorted. We went to London's East End, renowned for its curry houses, where specialist chefs cook some of the tastiest dishes around. We asked people what they thought about these new immigration controls and spoke to many chefs and restaurant owners. Only one restaurant manager agreed to be interviewed on camera, but they all explained the disastrous effect this new legislation is having on their business and on people's lives.
I think it's really bad because Brick Lane is all about its cultural side, and that's why people come here, that's why I come here, and without people from different nationalities it wouldn't be the same at all.
We can't be all English here. There have to be different type of people come and live here, different backgrounds and cultures.
It's not very fair, and I think it's like a process. They will get to learn English, they'll get to the grips of it eventually, like everyone does. You throw someone into a different country and everyone picks it up eventually. I mean, it's terrible because they're making this traditional food from where they're from.
Oh, I just like the variety, because in Essex it's not really much to offer, so coming here it's just nice. The food, the drink. A friend of mine, her mum owns restaurants, and she imports people from China to come over and work 6.5 days a week, and they do it, and they just come here and do all the crappy jobs that we wouldn't do. I mean, I wouldn't do half the stuff they did, and they just come here and do their work, so I think to send them back would be ridiculous.
I think the immigration system's shit. I think that people should be allowed to travel the world, to be honest, and this very road was built by immigrants and has always had immigrants on it.
Well, I came to do some busking, and once I had enough money to get some food from that lovely restaurant just there. Well, it's disgraceful. They've taken advantage of people for quite long enough and deliberately allowed loads and loads and loads of people to come in, do the work, make the food and do all sorts of other things. And now that they don't think they need so many people anymore and saying, oh no, we've got lots of illegal people here, we're going to deport them. Well, they knew they were here for the last decades. All of a sudden we've got lots of people from European countries who will do the jobs which English people wouldn't do, can't do. So now they've decided, okay, all the Bangladeshis, Chinese, they can all go now. We've had enough of them. They've got no right to decide who can come in and do a job.
The UK border agency now has a lot of power. Immigration come into a Chinese takeaway shop and see people check on the usual practice is they seal all the premises. They seal all the premises and then check everyone's immigration status. And we have cases of customers who were Chinese were being asked for their to see their paper as well. And anyone that they find do not have the documents, they were taken away, and employers were being prosecuted, being fined the workers were being put into detention center or being sent home. And some cannot, were not able to deport, were being made to stay in detention center for a long time. And some have their family who were subsequently found out were also detained, and right across the board, that is a very, very big disruption to the community, not only the catering, to the community itself.
We have been very affected because we have staff from all over the world. Mainly working in the kitchen are the ones who do not speak in English, and you know, we've had a situation happening when I had actually 4 staff all in total. There was during a shift, Home Office came in. We thought the papers were absolutely fine. It turned out they were not. The police comes in 5 minutes after they were there, handcuffs them and walks them out of the restaurant in front of the customers and everyone. I don't see why anyone should have the right not to go anywhere. I mean, I'm very lucky. I was born in a country. I'm born in Sweden. My right is absolutely there. I can go wherever I want. Why is it okay that I can come over here and live and nobody questions that? But just because they don't speak as well English and they come from a poorer background, it's not as accepted. When we all come in and we work together, I don't see why there should ever be any limits at all.